So I wanted to give you guys a quick update on how my ankle is doing. Two things. One, unfortunately, I have a hairline fracture. Second thing though, fortunately, I only have a hairline fracture and it probably should be way worse. And according to my doctor, it should be way worse. But let's chalk that up to the fact that Vincent is a moron and was so focused on Taven that he probably didn't actually hit me too hard or in the right place. But whatever it is, maybe I have good genes, maybe I drink a lot of milk, but I'm going to chalk it up to the fact that Vincent is an idiot. More good news, I'm ahead of schedule by about a week and a half, I think the doctor said. So that means I will be back on your television sooner rather than later, which honestly, guys, I can't wait. I love professional wrestling and I love being back in this company.
I'm Quinn McKay, and I'm here to update you on everything going on in Ring of Honor for the week. On the latest episode of ROH TV, we went back and saw some of my very favorite matches of 2020, despite ROH's, very limited schedule last year. We revisited the historic ROH Pure Tournament finals between Jonathan Gresham and Tracy Williams, plus the ROH World Championship match that saw Roosh regain the championship, and a highly entertaining battle royal from Free Enterprise that Flip Gordon won. See the full episode right now at ROHWrestling.com. I'm going to go on record right now and say that the upcoming episode of ROH TV will be a can't-miss episode. In the main event, Dragon Lee defends his ROH Television Championship against Rey Horus in what is sure to be a high-flying lucha-style showdown. As a result of pre-travel testing and stringent COVID-19 protocols in conjunction with the Maryland State Athletic Commission, Bandito and Flamita were not able to appear as scheduled at Final Battle. And because of this, a last-minute match was made between Rey Horus and Dalton Castle. Rey Horus pulled off the upset that night by pinning the former ROH World Champion and therefore earning his opportunity against Dragon Lee and the Television Championship. Let's get in-depth with Rey Horus right now.
I am Rey Horus, El Sol de Tijuana, and 1/3 of Ring of Honor's 6-man tag team champion. And I'm very happy to be here representing my people and my country. I was born and raised in Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, trained by the legend Rey Mysterio Sr. Since I was a little kid, I've always grew up in the wrestling business. Yo recuerdo ir desde que tenía 5 o 6 años al auditorio de Tijuana y ver a las grandes estrellas de México como Rey Mysterio Jr., Psicosis, Damián, Halloween, Conan, y ellos fueron los que me inspiraron para entrar en este bonito deporte que es la lucha libre. My name Rey Horus, it comes from the Egyptian mythology. Cuando yo comencé a entrenar, when I started training, my master saw that I have the ability to fly in the ring. So he was looking for a name to give me that goes with that style. And he chose to give me the name of Horus. That's the name I started with. Como mis ancestros, los aztecas, que ellos se preparaban para la guerra usando máscaras. Yo, igual que ellos, me pongo mi máscara para prepararme para ir a combatir arriba de un ring. I'm very happy to be a masked wrestler, and I'm very proud to bring my culture here in Ring of Honor. My background is lucha libre style, pero me ha tocado trabajar en todas las partes del mundo y he visto todos los estilos que hay de lucha libre. Y I think that experience made me the wrestler that I am right now. Just by watching all the different styles of wrestling, I grab a little bit here, a little bit there. I love the Japanese style, the British style, and of course, I mix it up with lucha libre. And I think that's what made me the man I'm right now. Some of my favorite moves to do in the ring y que me ha hecho que gane muchas luchas y que me ha hecho reconocer por todo el mundo, it's my pop-up DDT and my Cazadora bomb from the top. Esos movimientos son los que me han hecho ganar más en toda mi carrera de lucha libre. Estoy muy feliz y muy contento haberle ganado a Dalton Castle y creo que eso me ayudó para subir en mis rankings y así tener una oportunidad por el título que tiene Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee, we've known each other for a long time. We've wrestled all around the world. Y ahora es momento de demostrarle a Ring of Honor de qué estamos hechos tú y yo. I have a lot of respect for you. I know you're a great champion and you're an amazing athlete. Pero Rey Horus tiene lo mío y te voy a demostrar a ti y ese día el ganador seré yo. And you're looking at the next Ring of Honor television champion.
Also on the upcoming episode of TV is a Pure Rules match that will not only have big implications on the Pure rankings, but is also personal. The Foundation's Rhett Titus goes one-on-one with the mercenary Flip Gordon. Let's take a closer look at that match now.
Final Battle was an absolutely amazing night for the Foundation. It was a clean sweep. Tracy Williams and I made history by winning the first ever Pure Rules tag team match. Jay Lethal and Jonathan Gresham defended the tag team titles successfully, and also Jonathan Gresham successfully defended the Pure Championship. And after Final Battle, there's a lot of things on my mind. But one of the things that made me the most upset is Flip Gordon. You and Jonathan Gresham went out there and you had a hell of a match, and you lost, and you did not shake his hand. There's more to being a pure wrestler than just slapping on a headlock or putting on an arm bar. There is a certain code that we live by. It is called the Code of Honor. Now, Flip, I don't expect you to know this because you walk around thinking the world is flat. Flip, we shake hands before and after the match. We look the man in the eye if he's the better man. You can go back to the history of Rhett Titus, and I'll be the first to admit it. I've done some dishonorable things here. But I've learned from each and every one of those mistakes, and I've learned from the people that came before me. This is a new Rhett Titus. This is somebody that abides by the rules. This is somebody who's going to restore honor. The last time you and I faced off, I'll admit it, you beat me. And now you're stepping into a Pure Rules match? This isn't your specialty, Flip. You're a high flyer. This is my playground. You're only gonna get 3 rope breaks. There's no closed fists. There's nothing you're gonna be able to do when my drop kick hits you right upside of the head. If you disrespect the Code of Honor, you disrespect each and every guy that laid the foundation for you to have a job here, just like me. I don't take too kindly to that, Flip. I do not appreciate that whatsoever. And now it's me and you in a Pure Rules match, and you're gonna shake my hand, and I am going to beat the honor into you. And when I defeat you, you will be shaking my hand afterwards.
People want to know why I didn't adhere to the Code of Honor after the match with Gresham. Well, because I didn't see any honor in the way he won. Remember, Gresham, I'm the #1 contender for the Ring of Honor World Championship, and I put that aside to come here and prove that I am more than a high flyer. And I did just that on the biggest stage of them all at Final Battle. After having one of the greatest matches in Ring of Honor history, the Foundation is not upset at the outcome, but at the fact that I did not shake Gresham's hand. But the most offended out of all of them was you, Rhett Titus. Look at you, Rhett, finally getting all this recognition after all these years. The world finally knows who you are. You needed the Foundation to find yourself, but what you found instead is a problem with the mercenary. Rhett, you are a veteran of this business. You helped pave the way for guys like myself, guys that are naturally athletic, guys that have to learn on the job, guys that have to literally grind as hard as they can to get on the show. I did that, just like you. And we faced each other in the past, and I've beaten you every single time. But this time, we're wrestling under pure rules. And the outcome is gonna be exactly the same. Congratulations, Rhett. Everybody's happy for you. It's finally your feel-good moment. But I'm the mercenary, and I don't give a damn about your feelings.
I am extremely excited for this match, and there you see the current rankings in the Pure Division. Flip Gordon remains high in the rankings based off of his unbelievable performance at Final Battle and the fact that he wasn't Pender submitted. Keep in mind that ROH wrestlers can only be ranked in one singles division at a time. Singles divisions include World, Pure, and Television Championship divisions. In addition to these single divisions, they can also be ranked in the tag team and six-man divisions. The ROH Board of Directors have placed the athletes in specific divisions based on multiple criteria, including wins and losses, caliber of those wins and losses, strength of opponent, resume, style, and the influence from you, the fan. If a wrestler wants to be moved to a different singles division, they must submit a request to the board of directors to be evaluated for approval. If approved, new rankings will be determined. Any wrestler in the top 3 of the ranking system is eligible to challenge for the championship at the board of directors' discretion. With that said, here's Bryan Johnson with words that have nothing to do with the ranking system at all. Who wrote this format?
When you're a member of the Ring of Honor roster, you are considered to be one of the very best professional wrestlers on the planet. People have sacrificed their entire lives to earn a spot on this coveted roster. And yet at Final Battle, that bozo Danhausen earned a contract because of some bull disqualification? Are you freaking kidding me? Well, I will be damned if I let that bozo step into this locker room and disgrace professional wrestling. So Ring of Honor, I am begging, I am pleading with you. Give me that cross-dressing, face-painted clown one more time. Because I'm sure he thinks that he's starting off some beautiful Ring of Honor career. Well, no. What we're starting is a mecade of excellence for Bryan Johnson. So Danhausen, if I get you one more time, I promise you this. The entire world will know that it's Mecca versus everybody.
I think he might actually be rivaling me for airtime at this point, which is quite the feat. Too bad he never has anything of use to say. Anyway, Will Ferrara is the guest on the latest episode of the ROH Strong podcast hosted by Kevin Eck. Will is an unsung hero of ROH, not to mention someone that I consider a coach and close friend, so I highly recommend listening to this one. Actually, I highly recommend all of the content that comes out on a consistent basis, like Technique Tuesdays with Joe Hendry, Throwback Thursday, the Honor List. Also, the ROH Pro Shop has some great merchandise, such as the I Am the Foundation t-shirt, Matt Taven's The Trend t-shirt, Dalton Castle's Electric t-shirt, and there are also DVDs, hats, face masks, can koozies, and all of that. So visit the Pro Shop today. Speaking of pros, as you know, Maria Kanellis Bennett is back in ROH and is at the forefront of a groundbreaking fan engagement initiative that allows fans to share their thoughts and opinions about all things ROH in our Facebook group and #ChooseYourHonor. Fans have a platform to make their voices heard, and those voices are definitely being heard. Because you asked for it, Tony Deppen returns to ROH TV very soon. And after reviewing everyone's input, I see that you guys want Shane Taylor to be the next challenger for Rush's ROH Championship. And I can't say that I disagree with you about that. Also, because of hearing what you want, we're adjusting the format of Week by Week this week. During our #WatchROH watch party, Ian Riccaboni asked the fans if they wanted to see an 8-person tag team match that we filmed back in March but never aired. The fans let their voices be heard on Twitter, and we are giving you that match at your request right now. Here's a rather unorthodox and super fun 8-person tag team showdown from March 2020. Enjoy!
Well, welcome everyone to this Ring of Honor YouTube web exclusive. I'm Ian Riccaboni. We're going to take you in the Wayback Machine with a never-before-seen match from Las Vegas, Nevada, March 2020.
This is an 8-person tag team match, and it is set for one fall. Team number 1, first at a combined weight of 372 pounds. They're representing Shinobi Shadow Squad, Eli Isom, and Cheeseburger.
This match was just about 9 months ago, but it feels like a world away. Since then, Cheeseburger has retooled himself, the notorious CB. Eli Isom looks like a championship contender. That puppy with big paws has grown into those big paws. And this was a really strange time for the Ring of Honor roster and crew. These matches were competed on a voluntary basis. And this was slightly before international travel had stopped completely. This was the day the 18th anniversary was to be competed in Las Vegas, Nevada. A lot of the stars you'll see were disappointed that they weren't able to compete on the event or the following night's event, past versus present.
Wrestling out of the Yukon, weighing 148 pounds, the littlest lumberjack, Grizzly Redwood.
Specifically this man, Grizzly Redwood. He was a man that was more excited than just about anybody to make his triumphant Ring of Honor return, a cult favorite. Much like Cheeseburger, one of the smallest competitors to regularly compete in Ring of Honor, product of the ROH Dojo. And what he, Cheeseburger, and Eli Isom have in common is that they all trained under this man.
Wrestling out of the Edge of Sanity, weighing 189 pounds, Delirious!
Delirious, as you see, taking his lap around the ring, being chased by Burger, Eli Isom, and Grizzly Redwood. Of course, these matches became exhibitions. They were bouts that do not count toward the rankings in Ring of Honor. It was conducted as we were trying to figure out, as everybody was trying to figure out, what guidance would come from local, state, and federal governments. This was at a time when we didn't know if the planes were going to be able to take us home. This was a time when Ring of Honor paid for any travel changes to get any talent home sooner. Whether that was my commentary partner Caprice, who had already left at this time, or several of the wrestlers like Slex, who arrived at one place and were sent back home.
Their opponents, first wrestling out of Strong Beach Island, New Jersey, weighing 218 pounds, Red Titus.
Red Titus, who is now a member of the Foundation, was very excited to see his good pal Grizzly Redwood, one of his best friends in wrestling, selected for this match and to participate at the following night's intended past versus present event. He has a lot to prove, including for his new son, RJ.
Wrestling out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing 343 pounds, he is representing the Bouncers, the Beer City Bruiser.
That's at 340 pounds, include the keg or not? I've never asked the question, and maybe I should have. Here's some music. Not quite. Oh!
Wrestling out of Dublin, Ireland, Session Martinez.
If you've been following along with the Bouncers YouTube show on the Ring of Honor channel, you will know that Brian Malonis has quite an affinity for Session Moth Martina. He fancies Martina. And the feeling it may not be reciprocated so much. And there's been maybe some unintentional signs from Martina to the Beer City Bruiser brewing. Pun fully intended, because as you can see, this match, we're going to have a little fun with this one, folks.
He appears, I believe in Joe Hendry.
And it's rare, you can tell that as we try to appease and deal with our nerves and our anxieties about what may come because of the virus, because of the unknown, a lot of the wrestlers in this match just let loose. And they started to have a little bit of fun because we didn't know what was to come. We didn't know what was ahead. And so a guy like Joe Hendry was really important for this trip.
Wrestling out of Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing 243 pounds, the prestigious one, Joe Hendry.
And Joe Hendry really looking like $1 million. On Ring of Honor Wrestling, we saw Mark Haskins, who was able to channel the preparation for his bouts and turn that into a win against Jay Lethal. Joe Hendry had been really it still is, in the best physical shape of his life. And he was ready to jump headfirst into the tag team division. Dalton Castle, he and Dalton Castle had a match scheduled against the Briscoes at 18th anniversary. Oh, look at Martina. You know, Scotland and Ireland aren't that far away. Handshake there. Some interesting teams. Oh, and Todd. He's single, folks. But he is professional, give him that. So we're going to see a code of honor adhered to, and not something that you normally see. Oh, and Rhett Titus holding Eli in place in the code of honor. You know, I got to take into the mind of what was going on during this match. We talked about, and Grizzly Redwood in his big triumphant return to Ring of Honor. And Martina trying to grind on Delirious, the last member of the team that was not grinded upon. You know, take you through this trip. It was the previous day that we had gotten word that the event was canceled. A few of us were able to get flights earlier as we see Delirious start things off. In there with Joe Hendry, we were able to get updated flights and change flights at no cost to us at the expense of Ring of Honor to get us home to our families sooner. Wherever Delirious's family may be, I know they were excited to see him home just a little bit sooner. And Delirious goes in, poses, much like the Ultimate Warrior, and tags out to Berger. You've seen Berger lately. He, like Joe Hendry, in great physical condition. Of course, this was in March, double leg takedown. Berger has reinvented himself, and I can't wait for folks to see that on Ring of Honor Wrestling. See a nice go behind Berger, always a great wrestler. But Hendry, winner in the Commonwealth Games, represented his native Scotland there. Just a very huge man, deceptively large. We talk about Bateman in that way, and we see a guy like Joe Hendry in person live at Ring of Honor when the events resume. You're going to be blown away by just how big he is. And Beer City Bruiser starting a "This is awesome" chant. Beer City Bruiser, I know Sam's Town at this point had not fully closed down. It would come just a few days after we left when that would happen. Maybe he'd been out there at the craps table getting a couple complimentary Beer City Brews as we see some great wrestling. Irish whip in the corner. Beautiful snapmare takeover, Scotch style. Shoulder tackle sends the smaller Berger down for the much larger Joe Hendry. Nice leapfrog and a beauty, but it's a side headlock takeover. It's a clinic here from Hendry, but Berger keeping up with them. Double kip-ups there. Good wrestling there, and of course, one of the light-hearted moments at a time where anxiety and fear were running high as we're seeing Eli Isom step into the ring with Rhett Titus, who is now of the Foundation. And now we see a peck-off. You know, on Ring of Honor Television, we're going to bring you the Christmas surprise 10-man match. And this was like a St. Patty's Day surprise 10-man match. Really
folks, welcome back to Ring of Honor here. This is your new guest commentator, the prestigious one, Joe Hendry.
What?
Ian Riccaboni can't be here today, but don't you worry. We have got all the action right here. Unbelievable technical wrestling. Listen to the fans. Listen to those Ring of Honor fans.
Actually was there as helping produce some of the best episodes we'd air in future weeks.
And you can hear the passion.
Take it,
you
Joe.
can hear the fans. They love Ring of Honor Wrestling. And right here we have a stalemate.
It'd be tough to know when to hop back in. You can't quite always see Joe, and a straight left from Rhett.
Very intelligent from Rhett Titus. They're taking control of this matchup. And again, you can barely hear me from the noise the fans are making. They are raising the roof here at Ring of Honor Wrestling.
Beautiful rolls through it. Eli popped up. Great Mexican arm drag. Do-si-do. And wow, look at the strength of Isom. Plants him, cover, hooks the leg. Two count. Barely two at that.
Impressive feat of strength there from Eli Isom there. What is he going to do? Red Titus is missing some of his team members here. Not sure where they are. The prestigious one's busy on commentary. But he comes back with a huge back elbow right there.
Yeah, where?
Huge back elbow.
Where'd Martina go?
He's looking. He's like, someone, what are you guys? I'm busy doing commentary. Come on. Someone go back.
Is he timekeeper Kenna Cruz out there?
All right, we're getting behind you. We're getting behind you.
Daughter Bobby's a great dad. Always like to plug that. Never missing an event for Kenna or Sarah. Legitimate dad of the year as Eli Isom rolls through. Clothesline misses. Isom, springboard Hurricane Rana. Sends Titus into the neutral corner, and there's still nobody in Red Titus's corner as Delirious makes the tag. If you remember about 15 years ago, these two men, it was Red Titus's first real feud in Ring of Honor. Turned into a bloody mess as Delirious comes in with a big elbow.
Toe hold followed by an elbow drop from Delirious there. He's in firm control, isolates the arm there.
I'll try and stand at Joe's
He's
way
asking
here.
for the referee. He believes that's a tap out. Red Titus begs to differ.
Of course, if you haven't seen it, you got to check out these two men's pure matchup from the weekend of December 19th. These two went at it and had a instant classic in the pure division. Red Titus really finding himself in the foundation.
Delirious goes for the suplex, but Red Titus is too strong. He can hear the fans. He can feel that passion coursing through his body. He is relying on the Ring of Honor fan base here. Oh my goodness.
And into
Quick,
his own
someone
corner.
Quick, come on, what do you get back? I'm doing commentary. I'm earning my wage here, come on.
Martina. Where's Martina out there? And this is a matchup with two friends. Who just ran the back? What is happening?
I want the big guy. The actual big guy.
Ask and thou shalt receive. He has asked for the biggest individual in this match as he makes his way to the ring. What are we going to see here, people? Unbelievable action here on Ring of Honor Wrestling.
Can't believe this. Beer City Bruiser in the match. Maybe for the first time. I don't know who's in, who's out. Of course, this is the weekend we were intended to see Xavier versus Jay Lethal. John Walters returned to competition. Can't take those moments for granted. Thankfully, John Walters able to come back to Ring of Honor. Thankfully, we're seeing this match with Grizzly Redwood. But that shows you just how special Vegas would have been and it turned out could have been. And was. It's a moment in time that we'll never forget, especially as Grizzly Redwood is reading the Beer City Bruiser, the Riot Act, one of the largest competitors in Ring of Honor history against one of the smallest. Uh-oh. Now, Ring of Honor fans, if you're familiar with Jerry Lawler, when the strap comes down, that means he means business. When the straps go up for Grizzly Redwood, that means he means business. Big scoop slam. Grizzly Redwood down. Now former training partners, Red Titus and Grizzly Redwood. And I can talk freely now as I see Joe Hendry back on the apron. Tag made to Hendry, the prestigious one. He recently on Twitter announced that he is ready to take the next step. He won't hold back for anybody or anyone. In 2021, tag made to Session Moth Martina. Went to Waffle House with Session Moth Martina.
Unbelievable slam from Joe Hendry. Now Session Moth takes to the ring. She goes for the slam herself. She can't quite get him up. She can't quite manage
That's not a lack of strength.
She needs to muster every piece of strength that she has here. Oh, Beer City Bruiser.
The beer muscles in effect, slamming Grizzly Redwood down.
She used the canned water, the power of the canned water to make the slam. And here we go. This could be
water.
The
one count there. Makes the tag back out to Titus. And despite fighting sometimes 4-on-1, Titus, Martina, Bruiser, and Hendry remain in control in this match. Shot to the midsection. Grizzly, though, in the wrong part of town. Into the opposing corner. Titus lifting Grizzly up with ease, but it's Grizzly trying to lock in the sleeper. And Titus just able to careen Grizz into the corner. Like a car going down a snowy hill, trying to break, and a tag made into Beer City Bruiser. Big body shot to Grizz. Winds up that crusher style right hand. With Beer City Bruiser trained by the great Harley Race. One of the mainstays here on the Ring of Honor roster. Expect big things from the bouncers in 2021. Again, pun intended. As we think about 2021, it's a good time to thank everybody so much for following and keeping track and keeping Ring of Honor going during the tough year that was 2020 for everyone. We hope you and your family are doing all right. Doing better than Grizzly Redwood is, as Rhett Titus driving the boot right to Grizz.
Welcome back once again to Ring of Honor Wrestling. Thank you for bearing with us through that commercial break there. The prestigious one is here with all the action. Huge forearm there.
Grizzly delivering.
And he goes for the tag, but Red Titus just too strong with the slam right back down to the mat.
I'll defer to Joe here.
Tags in once again the largest individual in this match, Beer City Bruiser. What's he got in mind here? Oh my goodness, devastating splash. 1, 2.
Sounds like I have Caprice with me, right?
Hey, I'm gonna impress you. Come on.
Yes. Do it.
Drinking that substance again is Martina. Whoa! Nobody home, and Chris gets out of the way.
Rick, get in there, come on.
Second rope on the inside, Red Titus, not the legal man. Frog splash. No one home, and it's Delirious.
And all the drama comes down to one individual, and its name is Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry coming in. Delirious has Hendry into the corner. Delirious sends Hendry. Turnbuckle to turnbuckle. The strength advantage takes its toll there. Ooh, charging in, an elbow connects. Delirious with a big forearm. Nice backhands from Delirious. This Delirious combo, a signature of his career. Ooh, thrust. Ducks the right. Delirious. And the art of deception, crisscross. Delirious. You can't tell where he's going next. I don't even know if Delirious knows. That time connects on Hendry. Catches the right. Delirious. Spins him around. Rolls him through. Big dog drop kick. Plants Delirious. But it's Isom sneaking up behind Titus. Isom now. Off the ropes. Popped up. Knee. Titus off the ropes. Ooh. Swing out. Side suplex. Martina. Wow. Satellite DDT. Grizz up top though. Connects with a drop kick. Straps down for Grizz. Hendry sends him up and over. Second rope on the inside, caught. Over to the next corner, and he just picks up Grizz with him. That's got to be 200 pounds. Beautiful fall-away slam and a kip up by Hendry. Ducks the right, ripcord. Eli gonna plant him. Emerald Fusion. Beer City Bruiser, though, comes in, connects. Knife edge chops from Bruiser. Irish whip, wrist, knife edge chop connects. Eli Isom delivers another. And a third. Isom going to the ropes, but it's Bruiser who gets him with a spine buster.
Come on, everybody make some noise, huh? Here we go, baby.
Bruiser normally looking for the crowd. Maybe looking for that substance. What is this? Is that Delirious? Ducks the right. And changing. He's moving like Delirious. Oh, kick to the midsection. Beer City Bruiser. Delirious Burger. Got him! Scoop and a slam. And now there's two. What the hell is this? There's two Deliriouses? Which one's the real one? Who knows? Oh, the back rakes and the chest rakes. Did he clone himself? Martina gets Delirious #1. And that DDT plants Delirious 2, 3.
Hold my beer. Watch this. The winners of the match, the team of the Beer City Bruiser, Joe Hendry, Session Martina, and Red Titus.
Well, Ring of Honor fans, we hope you enjoyed this look back at the weekend that was 18th anniversary. Martina grinding on Todd. And it's Martina, Joe Hendry, Red Titus, and Beer City Bruiser picking up a victory in this 8-person tag team bout. For Joe Hendry, I guess, I'm Ian Riccaboni. Happy wrestling, everybody. Thanks for joining us, and Happy New Year.